Hi, this is Anna Imagination with a Healing Garden. I'm talking today on shifting perspectives. So this is something that I've been trying to articulate for a while now. Emotions versus logic. When you are void of emotions, you overthink. There, the end. That's it. That's literally it. Emotions prevent you from overthinking. Every time you overthink, it's because you are devoid of emotion. You have a deficit of emotion. So emotions are supposed to be the thing that pulls your mind back so you don't overthink, which is why so many of us overthink. It's because you have no emotions that are pulling you back from the overthinking. You want to think right up until the logical part, but overthinking is illogical. You need a tether, emotions, to keep you here, to keep your logic from tipping over into logical overthinking. And on the other side of that is the spectrum. The other side of that is being over emotional. The opposite of over emotional is overthinking. You need them both to pull them into this gorgeous neutral zone. This is why you need emotions. This is exactly what emotions are designed to do. If you are an overthinker, if you over ruminate, it's because you are not sitting in your lower solar plexus identity area. You're not grounded enough. You're overthinking. When we try and manifest, we're actually overthinking it because we are void of emotions. Emotions is what is missing from most manifestors because they're so up here, because they've killed so much of their emotion, because they've disassociated that much that they're trying to manifest here. But manifestation is here. And in order to be here, you have to be plugged into your emotions because your emotions are exactly what plug you into the energy field. It is an emotional journey. Manifestation is an emotional journey. But if you're thinking about fear, you don't feel fear. You don't feel afraid. You think fear. You think fear. You feel love. Feeling comes from here. Fear comes from here. Fear comes from here when you're overthinking because you have suppressed too much emotion. Because the defense system, anger, is a feeling. Anger isn't a feeling, whereas fear is an emotion. If it's an emotion, it comes from the brain, it comes from the subconscious mind, it comes from the hormones. But if it's coming from feelings, you feel anger, you feel in love, you feel love. That's all coming from your center. That's where you need to live. Emotional is actually overthinking and being void of emotions, being void of feelings. It's really important we get the right words here for this. Feelings, emotions. When you are emotional, it's because you lack all feeling. The character of Spock is actually highly illogical. First, Mr. Spock insists that emotions are logical or illogical, when in fact they are highly predictable, highly logical. Emotions are pure logic. They are a series of catalysts that set off an exact cocktail of hormone designed to warn you, the ego, that you need to take action because someone is harming you. Your emotions are the communication center of your defense system. Your emotions are your defense system. It is a status report that tells you if you're safe or if you're in danger. Emotions are highly logical. Furthermore, when you lack all emotion, you don't become highly logical. You become undisciplined in emotion. You become an overthinker. You become imbalanced. If Mr. Spock was written properly, then Mr. Spock would be highly emotional, overthinking and constantly worried, and absolutely saturated in fear, just like a human being. But humans have emotions, feelings that pull this into control. But humans are told to suppress our emotions and be like Spock. So in reality, what's happening is we suppress our emotions to become more logical, when in fact, it sets us over into the fear mode, and it sets us all the way into overthinking, worry, and emotion, because the feelings are not there to counterbalance them. We try to suppress our emotions, but we don't understand where they're coming from. So we think the emotions are coming from here. So what we are actually suppressing is our feelings. We are suppressing our feelings. So our emotions are now completely untethered and they're all over. In the fictitious world, Mr. Spock represents the general opinion, the fourth perspective opinion of what emotions look like. That emotions, when rejected, keep us highly logical. And this is, in point of fact, a reflection, not on the Vulcan logic, thank God, but on the thinking of the fourth perspective. At some point, when we started to say suppress your emotions, someone thought that meant suppress your feelings. And now we are so detached from our identity and our defense system that we're run by our subconscious mind and a fear system that's ingrained into our minds. Triadic healing is designed to rebalance this and pull it all back into alignment and set you back on the natural freedom that you're supposed to have. If you love shit like this, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if any of this resonated with you, click on the link below. Tell me which video you watched. Tell me what resonated with you. And I will be in touch to tell you what it is the Healing Garden has to offer for you. Thank you so much. And may the kindest of words always find you.